Are you ready? Coming to you live from high atop the rock under which it's the Not So Nice Late Show with Browse Hunter. Now your host is Browse Hunter!
How are you people, huh? Thank you. I love you people. I love you like this much, huh? Yeah, this much. You want to put it in? You want to put it in? Yeah, go on, huh? Put it in, I'll grit my teeth. But you're a little shy? Yeah? Little shy? You better get used to it. Because when the New World Order kicks in, you'll all be required to ass fuck your neighbors. I'm just kidding. The New World Order would never allow that. Anyway, we have a very good show for you, a terrific show, wonderful show, fabulous show for you tonight. But before we get on with it, I'd like to meet a good friend of mine and a very talented announcer. Please welcome Brent Carver.
It's Dave, actually, not Brent.
What happened to Brent?
It's always been Dave.
Yeah. You know, when I look at you, you look way older in person than from your headshot.
Well, actually, I do a great deal of voice work, and so it doesn't really matter what I look like.
Yeah, but I have to look at you. But don't get me wrong, I love old people. I think they should have a special lane for them on the Autobahn.
Well, maybe they could fix that up if you ask the government.
Yeah, who are you kidding? I'm still waiting for those squatters to get off my golf course. Anyway, it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Browse.
Just don't go dying on me.
No, I don't intend to.
Good. Speaking of which, it is a great day to be alive and living in the United States.
Actually, this is Canada.
What?
This is Canada. You're living in Canada, man.
What do you think you're doing, interrupting me?
I'm just trying to clarify.
Shut up and play your mandolin.
Okay, first of all, this is a keyboard. Okay.
You're fired.
What?
You're fired. Get out. This is my show, not your show. If I say it's a mandolin, then it's a mandolin.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm out of here, all right?
I want you out of here. That's what I want. I want you to go.
You'd prefer it if I left?
Yeah.
Well, fine, then. Screw you. I'm going to stay right here.
Don't you be messing with me, all right? I'm personal friends with Mel Gibson. I'll make sure you'll never work in this town again.
Oh, yeah? And specifically, what town would that be?
Every town. I know lots of peoples.
Yeah, well, fine. I'm not leaving.
Well, oh, you're not leaving, huh? Well, then I don't want you to play the keyboard or the mandolin or the harmonica. And look, shut up! I don't want you playing. Don't play any music.
Fine. If I do play music, what are you going to...
Well, I'll have you killed. Now look how much time you've wasted now. I have to race through my opening monologue. What is it with airline food? Where did it go? You know, you can't live on a donut and a plastic sandwich. And why do we have to take off our shoes at the airport? Do they not realize how embarrassing it is when everyone finds out that you have web feet? Thank you, Osama bin Laden, for making me look like a dick. Now, why don't they invent a travel machine so you can punch in some coordinates and then travel to Florida or something? That would be very good. And then for people that we don't like, we just change the coordinates and we put them on the moon. Yeah, so you're maybe teenagers on your way to Canada's Wonderland, but we think you're terrorists. So enjoy your trip, for 1 second while we land you on the Sea of Tranquility for 1 second before your head explodes. Why is the government so stupid? Anyway, we have a very good show for you today. Terrific, lots of people saying lots of wonderful things, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Don't you love to play music? I've already given you my credit card number. Oh, look, I have to go. But no, not that kind of going. What do you mean your peen is extra? It's over the phone. What difference does it make? Okay. Okay. Fine. I'll see you at home. Sorry about that. That was my mother. Well, welcome back. Our next guest is a man. Is it a man? Is it a man?
Why are you asking me?
Yeah, do you know if it's a man? Whatever. It's probably a man who has been in lots of things and has a lot of interesting things to tell us. So please put your hands together for our first guest. Please. Have you been jerking off?
No.
Oh, that must be me. I like to pull one off before every show. Stop that! Sit down. So, what is your name?
Robert Wright.
Rob Wright.
Yes, right.
Rob Wright. Rob Wright. Rob Wright. Rob Wright. Oh, Rob Wright. It's like red rum. Oh, red rum from that film, The Shining. Did you ever see that movie?
Yes. Very scary.
Yeah. So have you ever done anything like that? Gone crazy and killed your entire family?
What? Of course not.
Well, I guess it didn't affect you the same way it did with me. That's not funny. Anyway, tell us, what is it like to work with Sean Penn?
I've never worked with Sean Penn.
But you didn't have any scenes with him?
No, I'm not an actor.
I wish more actors would say things like that. But you are an artist first, and then you are an actor, yeah? But you paint nudes? Is that what you do? That's what I would do if I was an actor. I'd get chicks to take off their clothes, and then I'd paint nude pictures of them, like Leonard Nimoy does. So, how did you get into show business? You ever met Leonard Nimoy?
No, I don't think you understand. I'm a writer.
A writer. My first guest is a writer. Okay. Whatever. So, what kind of writing do you do? Erotica?
No, I'm a restaurant critic.
Yeah, I could do that job. I hate the shit that they serve in restaurants. And unless the bartender goes home with you at the end of the night, it's a total waste of time. That's what I would do if I was a restaurant critic. I'd get the best looking waitress to give me a blowjob under the table, or this place gets a thumbs down. Have you done anything like that?
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on.
No, I have not. I couldn't keep my job if I did that sort of thing.
No. Well, you probably work with some liberal newspaper?
Even a liberal newspaper would frown on such behavior.
Oh, yes. Well, the liberals have changed so much since they assassinated Trudeau.
Trudeau was never assassinated.
Oh, sure he was. I remember seeing news footage of Margaret reaching out of the back of the car, picking up his toque and putting it on his head.
Look, can we talk about my book?
Ah, you have a book. Oh, good for you. And what is it about?
Well, it's a collection of some of my reviews over the years and filled with amusing stories about the service industry.
Ah. Is it a book like Roots?
Sorry?
Is it a book about slaves?
No, it's not.
That was a good book, Roots. Did you ever read it?
No, I saw the television series.
Yeah, I loved Burl Ives in that.
Can we talk about my book, please?
I can't.
Why not?
But I haven't read it.
Doesn't surprise me.
Now what is that supposed to mean? Are you saying that I am stupid? That I can't read English? I'll have you know that when my family came to this country, I could read English at a grade 6 level.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by that. Actually, it's very impressive. How old were you when you came here?
37. Anyway, why don't you tell us some of your more interesting anecdotes from the book?
Okay, one time I was critiquing this Italian restaurant,
It must have been easy, you know?
and I was telling the maitre d' that I was...
Maybe we should tell the viewers what a maitre d' is, huh? Because most people, you know, they can't afford to eat in a restaurant. A maitre d' is the old guy in the suit who gave up on college.
Okay, anyway, I was telling him I was expecting a friend. and that-
A friend, yeah. A woman. Was it a date?
No, it was a man.
But still a date.
No, just a friend of mine.
Because, you know, I don't have a problem with that.
With what?
With you being a homosexual.
I'm not a homosexual.
You know, you writers are such hypocrites. What, you don't like homosexuals? You have a problem with them?
I have many friends who are homosexuals. I don't have a problem with them.
Your friend,
What about him?
is he a homosexual?
I don't know.
Then how can you be so sure that any of your friends are homosexuals?
Can I tell my story, please?
Oh, please, be my guest. In fact, you are my guest. Huh? And unless this story gets any more interesting, I will cut you from the tape. Speak now!
Well, as it turned out, I was at the wrong place and never saw my friend. I had the best meal I ever had and wrote an excellent review for the wrong restaurant.
How much is this book?
I think it's going for $10.
That's $11 too much. The rantings of a gay restaurant critic. I hope the book critics say, tear you apart limb from limb like a breaded chicken. Now get out of here before I vomit on my desk and I force you to write an article about it. Go on, get out of here. Go on, get out. Get out of here. He doesn't deserve any music. Rob Wright, the worst kind of murderer, killing trees and wasting our time. Well, don't go away. We have other guests that are very more interesting than that ass clown. We'll be right back. Yeah. You can play now. Welcome back, folks. I'm sorry about that last segment. If I had my way, all the writers would be lined up and shot. I'm kidding. We'd still need people to make license plates. Okay. Now on to a regular bit that we do on the show that I love. Photos of fat people. Okay, let's look at the first one. Wow! Look, everyone. This man ate his entire family. Quick, someone marry him before he starves. Next one. Hey, I'm a big booty man, but you'd have to live on another continent to even touch this thing. Oh my goodness. I've backed my Corvette into a truck. Hey, I've heard of the man on the moon, but this man is the moon. Oh, look. She's playing doubles. Let's hope that this couple never buys a waterbed or thousands could drown. Last one. Stop growing skin, kid. You have enough for yourself and your whole family. I love that bit. Huh? Huh, Dave? Now, our next guest is an actor. Finally, someone with something to say. He is the star of the latest action film, Keep on Killing 3. Please welcome Aston Gender. Hope you don't shake my hand.
Well, I was watching the show and I thought I'd better not take my chances.
Don't you worry, Aston. It's natural. It's good for the skin. So, tell me, how you been doing? How's the kids?
Well, I don't have any kids.
Well, I thought you impregnated some yoga instructor in Boca Raton.
No, it was just a rumor.
How is that possible? I read it in the Inquirer.
The Inquirer is full of lies. Everyone knows that.
What? Is that true? Is it? Well, I guess I have to cancel my subscription. But I mean, it can't all be rumors and lies. What about that guy who ate the bus?
A guy ate a bus?
Yeah, piece by piece. It took him 10 years or so.
Really?
Have you ever eaten a bus?
No, I've never thought about doing that.
Yeah. Well, would you ever consider doing something like that if your career starts to take a dive and you need to stay in the public eye? That sort of thing?
Thanks for insinuating my career is going to tank at some point.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to say that your career will go the same way as every other action hero, because you, Aston, you are terrific.
Thank you.
I love you in Countdown to Kill 6.
Ah, yeah. That was a lot of fun. That was the one where I got to train with the actual Navy SEALs.
Oh, yeah. And what did they teach you?
Well, they taught me how to break a man's neck and gut him in 7 seconds.
Oh, now that sounds like fun, yeah? So have you been able to use that skill outside of the movie industry?
No, haven't found a reason to use that yet.
Oh, but you never know, right? You might come home and find that your wife is fucking the waiter, and now you have a need for it, yeah? So, tell me about the film. I hear it's an amazing movie. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
In this movie, I'm an ex-cop who comes out of retirement to save the entire Western world from destruction.
I think I've seen it.
Well, that's impossible. It hasn't been released yet.
Why? What's wrong with it?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it hasn't been released yet. It's not out yet.
I think I'm pretty sure I have seen it.
That's impossible.
Well, I have. I've seen it. I tell you, I've seen it.
How's that possible?
My friend, he downloads movies from the internet.
Okay, that's illegal.
Well, so is bestiality, but you can get that on the internet.
That's disgusting.
Well, I don't know about that. I went to a website called mansbestfriendswithbenefits.com. I found the photos to be quite sweet, actually. Anyway, you have a clip from the film. Would you like to set it up?
Sure. All right. In this particular clip from the movie, I've just found out that my partner's been killed.
All right. Roll that clip! Whoa! Is Janet Jackson in the movie?
Look, I don't know what that is. It's a porno movie, obviously, but I don't know where it's from.
Well, it must still be in there from the Christmas party.
It's October.
Well, we don't get many clips. Yours will be the first. Isn't that exciting? Roll that clip!
He's dead.
I know.
I know!
That's terrific, Aston. It's very good. Who's the girl?
That's Jennifer Wells. She plays Sergeant Beck.
Yeah, she's very good looking.
Yes, she is, and she has a great spirit.
Yeah. Did you get to see her naked?
No, I did do some love scenes, though.
Oh, yeah. Real tits.
Excuse me?
Does she have real tits or are they store-bought?
Okay, I'm not going to answer that question.
Oh, what? So they're fake?
Look, I didn't say that.
Listen, now, what does your wife say when you go home after balling some chick on set all day?
Okay, look, you know what? I'm not going to answer that question.
Oh, come on. I need some new material.
You're way out of line. You're terrible.
Oh, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
I'm bad.
Yeah.
Look, I've seen your movie. If they ever get mannequins to move their mouths, you will be out of a job.
Okay, you know what? I'm out of here. Thanks for having me on your stupid show.
Thank you. Oh, take another one. Thanks for being so incredibly boring. Maybe we can get Tom Cruise on. Is he still crazy? We can have him jumping around. everything would be much more interesting than Mr. Low-Fat Latte. Why don't you hurry up and get out of here? You're going to miss your sale on pink sweaters. I'd rather watch paint dry on a shed that hasn't even been built yet than to watch another one of his movies. The only way that guy could ever gut and kill someone if he did it to himself. Oh, there's an idea. Why don't you slit your own throat and save us all from another one of your moving performances? Oh, yeah. How could we do so badly on the show, huh, Dave? I'm going to talk to the booker. Going to tear off his testicles and feed it to my pussy. Nice pussy. Don't worry. We'll be back with guests that aren't nearly as boring as he was. Don't go away. Play. Boy, did that suck. Welcome back. Our next guest is a regular visitor here on the show. He is an animal trainer and an expert in the animal kingdom. Please welcome Blade Cannon. I told you not to play.
Well, I'm not playing the mandolin.
Good, yeah, because if I see you with a mandolin, I'll have Austin Gender come to your house and gut you with it. So, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming back, Blade.
Great to be back. Thanks for having me, Browse.
As an animal trainer, do you ever find that you have the same problems that I seem to be having?
What would that be?
Well, enforcing unconditional love.
Yeah, how do you mean?
Well, obviously, I'm having some problem getting my monkeys to bend to my will.
Well, you know, when you want to train animals, you got to get inside their brain, Browse, you know, show them who's boss.
You mean like cut into their brain and remove their resistant lobe?
Oh, no, you don't actually have to do that. It's just a matter of using a system we call reward and restraint.
Reward and restraint is our method that just involves restraint.
No, see, you get the animal to do what you want to do by giving it a reward. See, they want to please you to get the reward.
So, like the old method of tying them to the bumper without food or water, that's the old way of doing things. Now we have to give something to get something, is that right?
That's about the size of it, yeah.
Well, I prefer the old method. My great-grandfather used it to train horses to kill. You know, he trained 7 divisions. They are the most feared horses in all of Europe. But the English, they never invaded his farm, so he gave the horses to a circus where they trampled the crowd. Yeah. War is hell. Anyway, so what animals did you bring for the show today?
Oh, well, actually, about that, Browse, I didn't actually bring any animals today.
Why not?
Well, the authorities took away my Komodo dragon. I rented it out to a birthday party, you know, and it was kind of a mistake, that.
Ah, what happened?
Well, everything was going along all right. I mean, I had the dragon all drugged. It was asleep, you know, for sleeping through the event. But this kid kept on jumping on its head. And, you know, eventually the dragon woke up.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Oh, yeah.
So, how about monkeys? Monkeys work very well on television. Did you bring a monkey?
No, you know, Browse, I'm kind of reluctant to bring animals on a show now after what happened last time.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Yeah. So I had the staff prepare a clip from the show. Yeah. Roll the clip!
All right, now, Browse, it's a very gentle animal. They don't mind being held. You just got to be a little gentle, a little careful with them.
Hey, now play the one where I ride the zebra into the audience.
Rabbits were quite traumatized by that whole thing, you know.
Don't play the clip. Oh, They saw that show, did they? Yeah. How long were they traumatized for?
Well, I mean, after several months, we had a lot of new rabbits, of course, but the ones that were on the show, well, they've started to forget.
Ah, I see. Well, then everything is good now?
Yeah, sure.
And then no more rabbits, huh?
No.
So, what have you been doing? I see that you've got into a fight with a tiger or something.
Oh, no, this? Oh, that's the wife. Bit of a tussle with the car this morning.
Oh, yeah.
You know how it is. Get a bottle of whiskey into them before 10. They're like,
Oh, yeah, like 10 at night, yeah.
9 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, so she is a drunken tiger, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's a bit of a
She
tiger.
is a tiger, I've seen her. So, tell me what you're doing now, since we can't have any animals on the show. Has anyone asked you to replace the crocodile hunter?
Well, no.
Well, what? Why not? You're as good as he is. What is with that, anyway? He was a crocodile guy. You don't get a crocodile guy to swim around with the stingrays. That's not his thing. It's like getting a dentist to give you an enema. It's not his stuff.
Well, no, I mean, he was an expert with a lot of different animals, Browse, you know. Not just crocodiles and such. It was a tragic event.
Yeah, but great television.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
So, you're going to on some excursion. You're going to look at some insects, find some.
Going to the rainforest, Browse. Gonna go to the rainforest and try to hunt down the bird spider.
Oh, bird spider, that's scary. What, the spiders that can fly?
No, they don't fly. They eat birds, you see.
Oh, well, that's okay then. Yeah, I hate birds. They're very scary.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that movie, the Hitchcock movie, The Birds?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that movie scared me so much. I went and got a license to kill quail.
Oh, I've done that. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So tell me about this bird spider. Yeah, I mean, how does a little spider kill a bloodthirsty bird?
Oh, well, see what they do is they hide in a tree, you see. And then when the bird comes back, the young bird comes back to the nest, they jump on it and kill it and carry it off to their lair.
Oh, you mean, so like, the spiders, do they work in like packs, attacking the bird?
No, they pretty much do their killing by themselves.
Oh, that's crazy. What a tiny little spider.
Oh, no, Browse, some of these spiders are like, they're the size of dinner plates.
Holy smoke. Could you imagine, Dave, you're having dinner with friends and you look down and this spider has eaten your chicken and he's staring at you, yeah, astonishing, yeah.
No, well, that actually couldn't happen, you see. They won't eat anything that they haven't killed themselves.
Oh, yeah. So my chicken is safe.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's good. Hey, why don't you tell everyone about the time that you got into a fist fight with that gorilla and you punched him in the face and he fell out of the tree into the ice cream truck? Tell everyone about that one.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, it must have been a cartoon I saw. Anyway, have you ever had a fist fight with an animal?
Yeah, well, I had to punch a hippo once.
Oh, yeah, tell us about that one.
I was working as a trainer on this zoo program, all about animal control and behavior and such. And they had this hippo, and it wouldn't open its mouth on cue, so they wanted to get this shot. And so I had to stand behind the hippo, and then punch it in the back of the head.
Yeah, so did that work?
No, not really. It crushed my legs against the wall. Sort of went out of control, and so we shot it.
Yeah. So you didn't get the shot?
We got the shot all right, Browse, right between the eyes.
Oh, very nice. Oh, well, it's always a pleasure having you on the show, Blade.
Pleasure being here, Browse.
Blade Cannon, everyone.
And
Blade Cannon, yeah. Our next guest, the incredible band with their incredible music on their incredible CD called Live Off the Floor. Please welcome the incredible band, Gus! Hey, I know you. I met you. You stole my wallet in Grossenberg.
What?
Yeah. Yes, you did. Yeah, I was in a bus station. You never gave me my hand job, and you stole my money.
Fuck off. Hit it, boys.
I wanna do ya, I wanna screw ya, I wanna stick my racket into ya. I wanna ace ya, I wanna make you sweat into ya. Gonna go long. I wanna be your Russian submarine. Getting you would be a dream. Why don't you play with my ball machine? 'Cause I'm so dirty and you're so clean.
Yeah! Isn't that terrific? Gosh, ladies and gentlemen, yeah! Isn't it fabulous? Now I have my own gosh to take home with me. Forget the hand job. We are now even Steven. What a great, terrific show that was. Watch tomorrow night when we have Sister Mary Chrysler and porn star Tony Schlong. Thanks for watching. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, take it away, music guy. Play some funky music, right boy? You play some music. Come on. I'll take you.
Guests of the Not So Nice Late Show stay at the Corduroy Arms. When in town, stay and enjoy a luxurious stay at the finest motel on the airline strip. Thanks for watching and good night.
I wanna stroke ya, I wanna poke ya, I wanna water bottle soak ya. Hell nah, woo, hell nah, woo. I wanna ram ya, I wanna slam ya, I wanna peanut butter and jam ya. Hell nah, woo, hell nah, woo, hell nah. Gonna go far.
I love you.
That's not. And they never fought again. We got good?